Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV, back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. Hope you had a great day overall, man. I'm back at y'all with some more boxing talk. We're gonna be getting into our reactions to the final press conference between Jaron Ennis and Xander Zayas, and exactly what we saw at that press conference. Then we're gonna be speaking about why Xander is avoiding the media. But before we get into all of that, if y'all could please hit the like button on the way in, that'd be very much appreciated. We on the road to 4K. We well into the 3,500 mark. Looking to crack that 3,600 mark in due time. Shout out to the nation and the mob for making this possible. What's going on? What's going on? I already see there's a few people in here. 13 people in the building already. I see some new faces, man. I appreciate everybody that's coming through and showing love. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to all of the real ones. Shout out to the nation. Shout out to the day one. Shout out to the new guys. Yeah, I mean, it is very much appreciated. My boy Sean Terrence is in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? RJ is Trill. What up? Bethaniel. Hampton's Royce. What up? Fast Life, More Life. What up? Justin Jackson in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Jay Remy. Chris Maldonado. He said boots and 7. Okay, brother. That's a bold prediction. Swift Sloan. What up? Eric Dallas. What up? He said he in Brooklyn right now. I know that's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, man? How y'all feeling? How we feeling? How we feeling about that final press conference, man? We're going to do a live reaction to it. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I saw. This is going to be another unique take and something that I'm noticing. And I'm not trying to nitpick. I'm not trying to find things to, talk shit about Xander, but it's just shit that I can't help but notice, and I have to speak on it because if I don't, then that would be me taking away from y'all. You know what I mean? Not putting y'all on to certain things and not educating y'all on certain things because there's a lot of people in here who, y'all boxing fans. You know what I mean? Y'all like to watch fights. Y'all like to be entertained by good fights. Y'all don't really know the little subtle details that I pick up on, you know what I mean, due to my boxing experience. So I just want to share some light and educate y'all exactly on what I saw, man. And I ain't gonna lie, man, Xander Zayas, I'm not saying he gonna miss weight, bro. I'm not saying that. He may very well make weight. He said he make it weight easy. So I seen a little cute post from motherfucking what was it, Fight Hub or some shit like that. And it was like, oh, Xander Zayas silences weight trouble rumors. So y'all motherfuckers is most likely talking about me. I know y'all came across my video. I know y'all seen the video all on Twitter, circulating. I know y'all seen the video on my page that I had dropped that same night. Like y'all see the shit. Y'all don't be want to acknowledge people. You know what I mean? Shout out to True School Sports, man. He did a response video to my video and he tagged me in it. So thank you very much for the recognition, brother. You know what I mean? Don't really know you too well, but it's all love. Much respect. You know what I'm saying? He gave me props. He spoke well on my name. So I appreciate that. But that was like a little thing, pretty much Xander's eyes just silencing what I had to say. Man, listen, anybody could look at Xander. Anybody with any type of boxing experience, anybody that ever cut weight, or anybody that has has a set of not two sets, a set of fucking eyes, could see that Xander's eye is having a tough weight cut. You can see it all in his face. You know what I'm saying? But it was a solid press conference overall, man. I seen Yuri Cedeno and Jahi Tucker going back and forth. Man, Jahi Tucker had me cracking the fuck up speaking in Spanish, man. That was just something I didn't expect. And you could tell that shit was really getting under Yuri Cedeno's skin. And it got to the point where Jahi Tucker was acting like he was gonna, walk up on him at the press conference. It was entertaining. I really enjoyed it. Slime, what up? Jay, what up? Z Pacino, what up? Jalil Aziz, what up, man? What's going on? Young one, 1925, what up? A sing. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of people in the building, man. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to everybody that's interacting in the chat. What's going on? What's going on? But very entertaining. Jahi Tucker and Yuri Cedeno, man. That's gonna be a very exciting fight. I cannot wait to see that one. Like I said, that fight has all the potential to steal the show. Fuck the Aaron Fox. What up? What was your original name again, brother? I think, man, you gotta switch that username up, man. Jai had the most energy. Yeah, man. He was in his bag. He's entertaining. He's an entertaining brother. You feel what I'm saying? So salute to him. But Yeah, man, during the press conference, you know what? Let's just play the press conference, man. Let me go ahead and put it to the right. We're gonna get straight to it. We're gonna go. I wanna go over. I wanna start where Bosey's talking because Bosey Bosey energy had me cracking the fuck up. Bosey was right at Javier Centeno. I did not expect that to happen. But I guess Bosey in his bag, man. Just like how fighters be locked in for fights, coaches be locked in for fights as well. Especially when that fighter is your son, you could be a bit animated and a bit pumped up yourself. And Bosey still got that young energy. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my OG, man. Bosey just turned 70. You know what I mean? And is doing very well. God bless the OG. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just scrolling past. Okay. So we have the Bosey Ennis section, and I think it just goes on from here. But I want y'all to pay attention to something. When this dude, 88 Sports Talk, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. You say you never seen Bosey get aggressive like that. No, he's gotten even worse. He's been even worse before. So Bosey, he a chill old head, but one thing about him, bro, you can't be playing with him like that. Go watch Bosey when Jaron Ennis and Cody Crowley had a press conference. You know what I'm saying? Cody Crowley manager was talking crazy, and Bo was like, "Yo, we could go to the gym and like lace up, nigga. I'll stop you." Like, basically say, "Yeah, knock Bo out and shit." And I was there live while it was going on, so Bosey definitely get a little animated, but he, his son is a lot like him in a way where they're not looking to talk shit, but if you say something, they gonna respond. You feel what I'm saying? Pound for pound, what up? But let's go ahead and do this reaction. Let's go ahead and do this reaction. Cody Crowley manager was talking crazy though. He was getting the Philly niggas riled up, and niggas had to be told to chill out and shit because there was niggas in the crowd like, "Nigga, I fucked you up, man. I fucked you up." I was like, "Oh shit." Yeah, Cody Crowley manager got under the Philly niggas' skin for sure. I was just watching in the crowd like, "Nigga, is this shit about to pop off?" But thank God it didn't. But anyways, man, shout out to Fight Hub TV for the video. We're gonna go ahead and do our reaction to this. Shout out Chris Mannix for mediating the press conference. Let's get it started. But what I want y'all to really pay attention to, man, is Xander's speech. I'm not gonna say it just yet, but I want to know what y'all hear. And for those of y'all who are in the group chat, do not mention it because I already spoke about it with y'all in the group chat. Pay attention to Xander's speech and you tell me what sounds different. Group chat, please don't say nothing. I want to see if the people pick up on it.
You're expecting on Saturday night?
Well, first of all, it's gonna be a good fight. You know what I mean, between him and Xander. But it all depends on how Xander is coming. If you're going to box or if you're coming straight at us, we got something for either way. But the camp is going like it normally go. Boots don't change nothing. He do what he's supposed to do. He stays in the gym. I don't have no problem with him at all. You know what I mean? I don't have to tell him what to do because he know what to do. You know what I mean? So y'all will see when it comes Saturday, who's going to be the next junior middleweight champion of the world. You know what I mean? You're talking to him right now.
You mentioned how Xander comes out, and you've said in interviews this week that if Xander comes forward, it's going to be a short night.
Oh, it is. If you come forward and putting pressure, like I seen him fight a few other guys, it's not going to last that long. You know what I mean? If he go get out there and box, it might last for maybe 6, 7 rounds, something like that, 8 rounds. You know what I mean? Other than that, it's over.
You've been complimentary of Xander's skills, but you've been clear that Boots is levels above him. Why do you believe that? Why do you see that?
Well, like I said, I like Xander. I always like the Xander style. I like the way he boxes. I like the way he fight. And Xander, he have a lot of heart, man. Anytime you're taking a fight with Boots and don't care, you know what I mean, who he is and nothing like that, I respect him for that, And like I said, Boots is on another level. See, but you haven't seen everything that Boots can do. Nobody never bring it out. If Xander bring it out of Boots, I'll commend him on that. That's what I want. I want him to bring it out of Boots, make him go to another level. He never went to another level yet.
You said this is now your second camp with Boots fighting at the 154-pound limit. You were talking to us this week about how, hey, he's fighting and beating and hurting big guys. He's knocking out heavyweights.
Well, Boots have to spar bigger guys, man. He have to spar bigger guys. That's why when Xander was saying that Boots was the bully. You know what I mean? Now he's the bully now. He said because he's bigger than Boots, right? All right. Boots been sparring big guys, light heavyweights and heavyweights, and stopping them.
Now, Bozy speaking on this, that's absolutely true. I've witnessed it myself. I've seen him spar super middleweights. One of the guys, he didn't knock out our super middleweight, but he did whoop on him. Another super middleweight that I knew from out Philly, seen him punish him. I seen him knock out a cruiserweight cold. Yeah, I done seen that. So what Bozy speaking on, that's some real shit. Like I seen that shit with my own eyes. So he talking from a real place. There's definitely no cap and Bo rap, that's for sure.
So I mean, that weight division, that don't mean nothing. Xander can be a little bigger than Boots. It doesn't make a difference. He gonna see Saturday night.
All right. Thank you, Bozy. We'll turn over to Javier Centeno. Javier, when we were here a couple of months ago, when it was announced, you told me that Xander came to you and explained how he would win this fight. How have those preparations gone, and are you seeing that path to victory?
Preparations have gone well, and we stay true to what we mentioned before. We see certain things that we can take advantage of, and of course I won't mention them here, but Xander's the type of fighter that will go in there and
I'm gonna just say this, bro. Y'all, bro, from the very beginning, they keep talking about Boots flaws, Boots flaws, Boots flaws. Oh, there's so many flaws. Oh, there's so many different flaws that we can exploit. Blah blah. And does Boots have flaws? Yes. All fighters have flaws. I don't give a fuck who you talking about. The greatest fighters of all time, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather, they all have flaws. So there's nothing wrong in saying that a fighter has flaws because they all do, including Xander. But when you're constantly pushing this notion that this dude has a shit ton of flaws and y'all are gonna exploit them, bro, like you gotta back that shit up that you talking, man. You know what I'm saying? So Javier Centeno, he's been coaching at an elite level for some time now. He's had multiple unified champions, which is very impressive. So, he knows what he's doing, and I'm sure he's formulating a good game plan. You feel what I'm saying? But, from the, as much as y'all saying that y'all gonna exploit holes and boost game, y'all gotta have a tremendous performance. Because if not only is Xander gonna receive criticism, but you are too. So that's just something I wanted to say real quick.
Stay composed and look for those openings that we need to take advantage of and things that we've discussed in camp.
You've been on an incredible run over the last year, titles in both of your last two fights. But have you seen anything different in Xander as he's preparing for the biggest fight of his pro career?
Absolutely. The hunger is always there. But, this camp has been, quite different in that, he sees that light at the end of the tunnel, and this is he knows that this is the fight that's going to take him over the top. He's a major star in Puerto Rico right now, but this fight, makes him a major star worldwide.
You're not going.
Yeah, I find it very interesting that his trainer said that. Basically, his trainer said that this is like this is crunch time. Like this is his moment. This is like the his career defining moment. But when you hear Xander Zayas in interviews, he's saying that this fight is no different from any fights that he's had in the past. I forgot the brother's name, but it was a Puerto Rican brother that Xander Zayas did an interview with. He also did an interview with Eddie Hearn. He also did an interview with Jaron Ennis. He's like an independent channel. I forgot his name, but he's a Puerto Rican brother as well. And he was like, "Yo, like this is like a this is a big fight for you." And he was like, "No, this is just like any other fight. Like I don't feel no pressure, blah blah blah." So it's crazy how Xander's saying that, but his coach is basically admitting that Xander's on a different type of time because he understands the magnitude of this moment. And I don't think it was Broadway Joel. I don't think that was his name. It could be though. I'm not sure. But regardless, it's just crazy how the trainer and the fighter are saying two separate things. Xander saying that, this is just any other fight for him, or it's the same thing than previous fights because he's always fought guys that was older than him. Blah, blah, blah. Then his trainer saying like, oh, we see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? And usually when people say that, that means that, they're coming across, something that may be very lucrative for them. This is their moment. So it's just interesting to hear two totally different perspectives from guys who are on the same team.
Going to reveal your game plan, obviously, but you just heard Bozy say if Xander comes forward, he's getting knocked out. It's going to be an early night. What do you say to that?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's easy to say, but we're gonna go.
That right there triggered Bozy when he said that. Oh, that's easy to say. So that triggered Bozy. So listen to what Bozy got to say. You can hear him in the background.
And as a team, and be smart. Be smart about this fight.
You had something out there, Bozy?
No, I was just telling me, the way you were just talking, I said, just tell him to do it then. Tell him to come on. Tell him to come on forward and see what happens.
Yeah.
Remember, like I always tell everybody.
Let Boots comes out.
Listen, my man, let me finish talking. Boots fight inside and outside. So whatever Xander want to do, Boots can do. All right?
We'll see Saturday.
I will see you Saturday. That's for sure.
Javier, what do you see as?
I'm sorry. He said, all right. Yeah, he said, "What you come do with that, nigga? What you talking about?" Bo was like, "Man, come do with that. Yeah, don't even march on forward and see what happens." You know what I'm saying? And you heard how Bill said, let Boots come over and start acting crazy. He said, rewind. Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. He said, let me finish talking, man. What the fuck you talking about?
I was just telling me, the way you were just talking, I said, just tell him to do it then. Tell him to come on. Tell him to come on forward and see what happens. Remember, like I always tell everybody.
Let Boots comes out.
Listen, my man, let me finish talking. Boots fight inside and outside. So whatever Xander want to do, Boots can do. All right?
See you Saturday.
I will see you Saturday. That's for sure.
Javier, what do you see as Xander's path to victory? What do you need to do to beat Jaron Ennis?
Again, we'll keep that to ourselves, and we'll just show it on Saturday.
All right, Boots. We'll start with you over here on the left. You seem to be.
I ain't gonna lie, that was one of my favorite parts of the press conference. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Bozy locked the fuck in, bro. I fuck with it, bro. You know what I mean? He you know what I'm saying? He 10 toes down with his son. You gotta love it. You know what I'm saying? I rock with it, man. I like that energy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that shit really had me cracking the fuck up. When I heard, cause bro, I was driving. So when the press conference was going on, I was picking my fighter up and we was sliding to the gym. So I had the shit playing on my aux cord, like on the aux and shit. So I'm driving and I heard that interaction. I was like, oh shit, Bo get a little spicy. Yeah, Bo that. But shout out to Javier though. Javier he ain't really take the bait. He ain't want to go back and forth with Bo. You know what I mean? He calm, cool, collected. You know what I mean? I can respect that too. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about y'all at the end of the day. It's about the fighters. But Bo definitely locked the fuck in. Mazuma said, Josue said, Mazuma, you in the city already? No, I'm in Philly, brother. You know what I'm saying? I ain't too far from y'all, so I ain't gotta slide out just yet. You feel me? But my homie Eric Dallas said he already in the building. He said he already in Philly and shit like that. I'm not gonna be in Brooklyn until early Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be there early Saturday. But that's when I'll be there. I'm gonna be in and out. I mean, as soon as the fight's over and shit, I mean, we slide it right back to Philly. That's the take time we on. So, yeah, yes sir. Let's see. Let's continue, man, because I thought that shit was hilarious.
You're having a good time here at this press conference. You enjoyed everything Eddie had to say. You threw your head back as your father was talking. Kind of, what are you feeling right now?
I mean, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling tremendous, man. It's work time. I'm trying to have some fun, put on a beautiful show, and make easy work, come Saturday night.
What has this camp been like as you're preparing for this fight?
Camp been tremendous, man. I've been enjoying myself, putting in all the hard work, getting a lot of different work with different guys, and it just camp is going to be phenomenal, man. I just can't wait to show my skills and my ability on Saturday and show the world I'm the best in the world and become a 2-time unified weight division champion. Like it's that time. This is my show.
Your father said, and we're just talking about how if he comes forward, it ends early. Like, how do you think he's going to fight on Saturday night?
To be honest, I don't care how he fight. It don't matter what he do. We ready for everything. We had every style in camp, so it don't matter. Whatever he want to do, we could do it. So y'all know my slogan. We in and out like a rabbit, so that's what we're going to do.
That's a
Great response from Jaron. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of fighters nowadays, especially if like you a Ishaq Cruz type of fighter, they want you to fight one way. You know what I mean? They want you to stand in front of them, allow you to hit them so they can have the best chance of, getting a victory. But Boots is letting it be known like, yo, it don't matter how the way he fight. We well prepared. We done, and I ain't gonna lie. I obviously I don't keep track of every sparring partner that Jaron Ennis keeps in camp, that he had in previous camps and stuff like that. But one thing I can say, he's had some great sparring in this camp. You know what I'm saying? From the beginning to the end. From the names that I heard, he's definitely seen just about every type of style, or at least every quality that Xander Zayas has. You know what I'm saying? Like Xander's a mobile type of guy. You know what I mean? I seen some guys that he had in there that was slick and had good movement. Xander Zayas got good counter punching ability. I've seen him in there with some good counter punchers. I've seen him in there with some pressure fighters. Xander knows how to press fighters as well. So he's well prepared. He just seen just about every look, and not only that, Xander, Boots has spar guys who are smaller than him, significantly bigger than him. So he done seen just about everything he could see in this camp. So if Boots is not ready, then just based off of this camp, then he'll never be ready, to be honest with you. So I see, besides Boots believing in himself, I could see why he's so positive and confident after this camp, because sound like he had a pretty good fucking camp. And based off of what I've seen, just seemed like everything was clicking for Boots.
2-belt world champion, career long or almost career long, 154 pounder. But you've said all along, I'm levels above him. There's nothing he can do.
Wait. I gotta address this comment real quick. So Jay Remy says, I just can't imagine being Puerto Rican and rooting against my own people. Well, I'm gonna tell you this, brother, because you must be referring to me. I don't even know how to respond to that. First of all, I'm from Philadelphia, right? And coming from Philadelphia, and I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna just keep this shit straight down the board. Just because somebody may have the same ethnicity as you doesn't automatically mean that your loyalty lies with them. Me personally, I fuck with people who fuck with me. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna, with the years that I've worked with, Jaron Ennis and helped him out in camp, or even just socialize with him or whatever. He's always been a good person to me. Do we have a friendship? No, I wouldn't say that we friends, but we've always kept it cordial, and we've always had a positive rapport. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know Xander Zayas. The one time I reached out to him personally to get an interview done, he didn't even want to. Like he tried to give me some type of like a lecture on why I shouldn't be contacting him personally and why I should be contacting people within his team. You know what I'm saying? When people within his team didn't even have enough professionalism for me to fucking get an interview, or them, to put me in a position where I could possibly get an interview. So, you know what I mean? I don't owe no loyalty to Xander Zayas. And just because I'm Puerto Rican and Xander Zayas is Puerto Rican doesn't mean that I necessarily have to root for him. So let me ask you this. Does every black fan root for a black fighter? I'm seeing black people actively on Twitter right now rooting for Xander Zayas to beat Jaron Ennis. You know what I'm saying? I seen black people rooting for Manny Pacquiao to beat Floyd Mayweather. I see it all the time. I seen Puerto Ricans root for Mayweather to beat Miguel Cotto. I've seen this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand what's so hard to imagine about that, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So just because I come from the same island as somebody doesn't necessarily mean that I have to root for them. That shit don't even make sense. You know what I mean? I could, just because he's from San Juan, and you know what I'm saying, and he moved over to Florida. Like, bro, I'm gonna keep it real. Motherfucking Ricans from the island don't even acknowledge me as being Puerto Rican anyway. And anybody who Puerto Rican know what it is. We get counted out, just like how Mexicans don't really respect or acknowledge Mexican Americans. We go through the same shit over here. You know what I'm saying? And I heard Xander Zayas say, him being an American man, you know what I'm saying? He said that he was rooting for Venezuela to beat what was it, the US in the World Cup or some shit like that. So it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Because he got friends that's from Venezuela and all that. All right, bro, you know, he's an American man. Why didn't you root for the Americans? People gonna fuck with who they fuck with, man. I fuck with who fuck with me. Xander ain't never do shit for me. That motherfucker ain't never look out for me no type of way. He ain't never contribute to my camp or nothing like that. Boots is a solid brother. He's always been solid with me. Him and his people's always been good to me. They're from Philadelphia. We from the same fucking section of the city. Why wouldn't I root for him? So you telling me not to root for him because he black, bro? I'm black too. Fuck is we even talking about? Like, I don't really understand that. And that mentality is frustrating, to be honest with you. I fuck with who fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Simple and plain.
Better than me. Why do you believe that?
Like I said before, he's a solid fighter. You know, he world champion for a reason. You know, but it just levels. You know, it's just levels, and I'm going to show come Saturday night and show my skills and my ability. I just I can't wait, yo. I'm trying to tell y'all, I cannot wait.
Only a couple of guys have gone the distance against you. Do you see this fight going the
Boots in his bag. Why he talking like that? I cannot wait. Yeah, look at Boots' eyes. This nigga. Get that. I think Boots hallucinating a little bit. Get that nigga a sandwich ASAP. He tripping.
distance?
All depends.
Y'all know my slogan. I'm in and out like a robbery. Me by winner by KO.
All right, Xander, we'll turn to you. Big chance for you defending your titles. You've been just excited about this opportunity, sitting there, big smile on your face. How are you feeling just 48 hours before this fight?
Man, first off, I wanna thank the zone.
God damn, that nigga look dead. That nigga drained to the bitch. Say no, let me stop playing. Because I got people threatening me. I got people threatening me on Twitter. I'm gonna be at the weigh-in, nigga. So if you think shit sweet, nigga, come see me, nigga. Nigga, I ain't going to no motherfucking weigh-in. I'm 2 hours away, brother. Fuck is you talking about? I said, nigga, I would be at the fight. Fuck the weigh-in, nigga. One thing about me, though, ain't shit sweet, nigga. Bro, I never said you was sweet. I didn't even say I wanted to do anything to you. You over here threatening me. I ain't do nothing to you. Just because I said that Xander drained. Okay. Now, I want y'all to peep something. Listen to Xander talking. And you let me know if you're noticing anything with his speech.
Top rank matchroom. I also want to send a message to Venezuela. They had a big earthquake last night. I got a couple friends out there, so I hope everything is good. If you guys need any help, my heart is with you. You guys can contact me, and I will provide any help I can. With that being said, man, I'm excited. 48 hours, man, it's the dream. It's what you've been dreaming.
Did you hear anything? You didn't notice anything when he was talking? Let me play that. Hey man, he said that's a cultural thing. I don't know. I'm Puerto Rican. I never did that shit in my life. But just listen to him. Just listen to him. Listen to him talk. When he said, when he says he's excited, just peep how the way he talks.
Me, and I will provide any help I can. With that being said, man, I'm excited. 48 hours, man, it's the dream. Is what you've been dreaming.
A lisp.
Yeah.
Exactly. Did y'all notice that this nigga had a lisp? I'm excited. One thing. I'm excited, bro. I'm not hearing slurred speech. I heard the phlegm in his throat when he did the interview on Monday, but now because I seen him drinking some water today. Now this nigga, when have we ever heard Xander with a lisp? I challenge anybody to go back to his previous interviews. Bro, go watch the interviews that he had earlier this week, the ones he had when the fight first got announced. This nigga got a whole lisp. And, I noticed that. I'm like, why is Xander talking with a lisp? Since when Xander got a lisp? Right? So I went ahead and did some research, and I'm like, all right, well, Xander clearly looks like he's sacrificing a lot to make the weight. You can see the shit on his face. You know what I'm saying? CTE maybe. I don't even think it's that. I mean, he young. He wouldn't be, unless like he was a fucking crash dummy, he wouldn't be feeling the effects of CTE right now. That's something that if he was a problem, it would catch up to him in his later years. But anyways, I did some research, and one thing that I noticed, yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all. Let's play this shit back.
Me, and I will provide any help I can. With that being said, man, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. 48 hours, man. It's the dream. Is what you've been dreaming of since I was a kid, since I was 5 years old, wanting to be a world champion, wanting to be in big fights.
Big fights. This nigga tongue and teeth rumbling. them niggas having a whole altercation in this nigga mouth right now. Bro, I don't know where the fuck this lisp came from. I never heard, every time I've ever heard Xander talk, he's never had a lisp. And when you do your research on, dehydration and having a lisp, this is something, and this is the research that I've done. It says, yes, dehydration can make it sound like you have a slight lisp, but it's usually indirect rather than causing a true lisp. Here's how dehydration can affect your speech: dry mouth, dry tongue and lips, pause, muscle fatigue, thick saliva. A lisp usually appears after exercising on hot days when you haven't had enough to drink, or improves after rehydrating. You know what I'm saying? So I said, okay, cool. Would that come from mild or severe dehydration? It could happen, according to the research, it could happen with mild dehydration, but it's more likely to be noticeable with moderate to severe dehydration. So this shit was hella noticeable to me because, like I said, I was playing the press conference on my radio in my car, and I'm hearing Xander talk. I'm like, all right, let's see what Xander got to say, because I was already hearing the little rumors that went viral on the internet and shit like that he was struggling to make weight. Let's see if he still got like that phlegm type of, sound in his voice while he's talking. That's not what I heard this time, but I noticed that his speech sound completely different, and the nigga had a lisp. And I'm like, bro, I've been listening to Xander's interview since he was a baby, since he was a teenager. If he had a lisp, we would have heard it. So where did this sudden change in speech come from? There's some research. It says, let me see. With mild dehydration, you might notice a dry mouth, sticky saliva, and your speech may feel a little less crisp. Moderate dehydration, the dry mouth is more pronounced. You may have fatigue, dizziness, headache, and your speech may become noticeably affected. Severe dehydration, speech can become genuinely difficult or slurred, but by this point, you usually have significant symptoms: extreme thirst, weakness, confusion, rapid heart rate, or fainting. This is a medical emergency. So it's not that bad for Xander, but it's just crazy how, and I threw a shot in the dark. Like, I was just like, could there be a correlation between him having a lisp and him being dehydrated? And based off of the research that I've gathered, yes, you being moderately to severely dehydrated can cause you to have a lisp. The whole time I thought if you had a lisp, that shit was just something that you was born with. You just have a speech impediment. But no, if you're moderately to severely dehydrated, that is something that can affect you. Also, I've seen people have, like, when they drink too much, they could develop a lisp. You know what I mean? Where their speech all slurred, they talking crazy and shit like that. But it could also come from, you know what I mean, a bad weight cut. That's what it looked like to me. So, what Xander's doing right now is he's trying to give you the impression that he's okay, as he should. You should never let anybody know of any weaknesses that you're currently experiencing in a moment where you're supposed to look invincible, or at least look to be in the best position possible. You don't never want to give your opponent the indication that you are suffering, that you're having a difficult time, that you are vulnerable. That's just shit that you don't want your opponent to know, because that could give them more fuel to possibly beat you. And of course, you don't want them to beat you. You feel what I'm saying? So, he's keeping it to himself, but a lot of his actions are, revealing things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure that Boots and them are picking up on things. You know what I'm saying? And, they're getting more and more confident as the fight is getting closer. You feel what I'm saying? Let me see if anything's said back and forth between these two.
I get to do it. First pay-per-view, Barclays Center, New York.
Barclays Center? When he ever talked like that? I was just hearing this nigga talk about the Barclays in an interview earlier this week, and he ain't sound nothing like that.
I'm excited. I'm going to take over the world like I always been doing.
You know, he's been saying that he does everything better than you. You've been pretty specific about the things that you do better. You've called him flat-footed. You've called him in the past kind of a weight bully there. What are some of the things that you believe you do better?
I think I do everything above everybody. I feel like I always make the adjustments, and that's what great fighters do. I'm not going to sit here and take away credit from what he is as a fighter. He's a great fighter, and I've always said it. And Saturday night, I will prove why I'm better than him.
You're obviously not going to reveal all your strategy here, but what do you got to do? What is the key to beating this guy?
Be smart and have fun like I always do. Be smart, have fun, keep a smile on my face, and break him down little by little.
How do you break down a guy like this?
I'll show you guys Saturday night.
Boots, do you think you can be broken down?
Excuse me, what you say?
Do you think you can be broken down by Xander?
And look, this right here is not like, this isn't going to tell who's going to win the fight. We don't know what the fuck is going to happen. This is boxing at the end of the day, right? Anything can happen. Xander could rehydrate, feel like a brand new human being, and have the fucking performance of a lifetime. Might fight the perfect fight. You never know with this boxing shit. You got to keep it objective. You feel what I'm saying? But one thing about me is, bro, you could just tell in an interview, like, not the interview, in this press conference, two totally different, feelings, two totally different types of energy. I see Xander Zayas drained, suffer from the effects of the weight cut, and is, in my opinion, trying to give his best impression to show that he's okay. And then with Boots, it just seems like he's having a time. Like, he's really enjoying the moment, and he's not overcompensating or trying to prove anything. You feel what I'm saying? Boots looks like he's in a good place. You know what I mean? It looked like he didn't really struggle to make the weight at all. You know what I'm saying? So that's just shit that I'm seeing. Let me see. You might have to snipe him, Chris. What you mean? What are you talking about? What is going on? He might have to cut his hair to make weight. Shit. I don't know what happened. I didn't see the comment, if there was a comment made. But anyways, you could just see, in my opinion, there's two totally different energies there.
Yo, just make sure y'all tune in on Saturday night. That's all I'm gonna say, man. All the fans, supporters, everybody's gonna be in the building. Don't get up to get no food. Don't get up to get no popcorn. Stay in y'all seat and don't blink. Please don't blink. Oh my God.
Xander, you've said in the build-up that you said Boots has been trying to bully you during this promotion, that he has no idea what he is walking into. What do you mean by that?
No, I feel like he thinks it's going to be an easy night, and let him think that. Saturday night, I will come out there, and I will do what I do at the highest level like I always do. I will make the adjustment like I always make them, and I will come out victorious. That's all that matters to me.
You're the naturally bigger guy. Is using that size going to be a weapon for you?
Everything is going to be a weapon to me. I'm going to use every advantage I can, every advantage I have, every opportunity I have, and I will capitalize on it at the moment. And you guys will see what a unified world champion is on Saturday night.
Last two fights, you've won those back-to-back titles. What are people going to be saying about you after this fight?
I'm the best 154-pounder in the world. That's what it's all about. Legacy. Keep building that legacy. Keep building the history. Keep building the resume. And Saturday night after the fight, everybody's gonna say I'm the best 154-pounder in the world.
Boots, are they saying the same thing about you after the fight?
Most definitely. They going on Saturday night. They're gonna be like, man, this kid is amazing. They're gonna be like, yo, we never seen nothing like him. I feel like these guys can't do what I do and they don't carry out like how I carry it. And I'm gonna show the world. Like, it's just really, like, there's really levels. And on Saturday night, you will hear the words in the new unified WBO, WBA Super Champion of the world, Jaron Ennis.
Do you think there's any possibility that he's right, that you don't know what you're walking into with this guy?
He don't be making no sense, but whatever. We'll see Saturday night. Mr. I'm flat-footed. Like, what? Like, whatever. But it don't matter. We're gonna see Saturday night and all that stuff he was saying this, saying that. We're gonna see Saturday night, and I'm gonna show the world and him what I'm really about. He gonna see straight like that.
I'll see you Saturday night, 48 hours.
Okay. We gonna see.
The fuck wrong with Boots? That nigga off a fucking edible or some shit. What's wrong with this nigga? Bro, that nigga is unusually happy. That shit is concerning. That shit is unusually. He said, This nigga act like he just found a motherfucking treasure chest. My nigga, he just hit the jackpot. And Xander, thirsty ass, sitting there like trying to keep his cool together. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. God damn. That boy trying to keep his shit together. Look at him. Yeah, Boots felt like you could tell like he excited to catch a body, boy. Or at least try to. God damn it.
All right, we'll wrap it up there. We'll face these two guys off 48 hours away from the unified 154.
J Cash talking about Boots must know something we don't. Bro, he know exactly what we know. And he knows that Boots is trying to hide it, but bro, the sky too big to try to cover the shit, bro. You showing us too much for you to try to be low key right now. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get into exactly what's showing us that he's having a little difficult battle behind the scenes right now.
4-pound championship. Xander Zayas defending his titles against Boots Ennis live here at the Barclays Center and live worldwide on DAZN. We'll be back here tomorrow for the weigh-in and right back here again on Saturday night.
Bro, just look how much different Xander looks from the first press conference to this press conference. Boots don't look like it don't look like there's much of a difference with Boots. Look at Xander, damn near look like a different person. This nigga look like a motherfucking sloth right now with the hair and shit like that. This nigga look like a sloth. His suit big as shit. That shit, he probably got that suit tailored when he was heavy. Now he all bony and shit now, so that suit hella big. That nigga got a motherfucking Charles Barkley suit on. He wildin'. Faced off. Who breaks first? Xander look like a fiend. Sunken in for sure. The maestro in the building. He said, "Ooh, wait, this finna be a good night for Philly, inshallah." Absolutely. Xander broke that stair first. He said, "Man, I need to go back to the treadmill, man. Hurry up, man. I can't be facing off all day. I gotta go make weight." Ooh, wait. All right, that's the face off, y'all. So listen, man. Listen. Good, solid press conference. Xander ain't really had the energy to be going back and forth. Boots seemed like he definitely was vibing up there. He seemed like he was in a good place mentally. happy, just looked like he was enjoying the moment. Xander was just treating it, business per usual, but you could tell that he really didn't want to be there. And what let me know that he really didn't want to be there, or at least, he was just trying to be in and out in this moment, was he did what he did the day, yesterday. The same shit he did yesterday. He avoided media at all costs. He did not want to sit down and do a media scrum, being interviewed by different media outlets. I do think that's a bit unprofessional. I do think that's a bit disrespectful. That's just my opinion. The media, spends a lot of money. And let me say this, man. Shout out to the media. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like the media, there's some piece of shit media outlets that have their agendas and, just wicked overall, man. Don't be having no shame and, contributing to the bullshit politics that boxing has. But one thing about these social media guys is, man, social media, these media outlets, we got to put a lot of respect on their name because of the sacrifices they make. You know what I mean? These guys be having, families. These guys be having lives outside of the sport of boxing, and they travel all over the country, sometimes around the world, just to make a living and do what they can to try to get quality interviews and, do whatever they can to please us. You feel what I'm saying? My brother's brother said the media ain't boxing. Obviously, the media is not boxing, but the media is a part of boxing. And there are obligations that you have when you are, in a sport to, engage with the media. Not only for the media's benefit, but for your benefit as well, because the media is helping you promote your fight. And if you are a prize fighter, you're in it for a prize. And these media outlets that have, millions of subscribers, or, have a platform that is accessible by billions of people, they doing you a favor because they may convince a few people to a few different people to go ahead and buy a ticket to come see you fight. People that'll go out of their way after seeing their content to go do research on you and see exactly who you are. And now you may have a new fan as a result of that. You feel what I'm saying? What you mean talk afterwards? That's not how this goes. What do you think a press conference is for, brother? What do you think a press conference is for? Just so the fighters can have a conversation with each other? No, it's for media purposes. It's for promotional purposes. And when you are doing a final press conference, you want as many people as you can to see this. What? I think it was supposed to be that way. Jerry, that's the point of it. But if anything, I could just flip it upside down. But how the way that I had bought the posters, it was supposed to look like that. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? The media is an obligation. That's why, like in different, sports, you'll get fined if you don't engage with the media. That's why, motherfucking, what's this nigga name? I'm just here so I won't get fined. Marshawn Lynch, that's why he used to say that, because if he ignored the media or he dipped out on the media, he would have to pay some bread to not, believe me, you'll watch the fight regardless. That's not, you're not understand. Obviously, obviously, what I'm telling you is the media is important to take part in, which is why Boots went. So Boots is the only one that's supposed to do media. Boots is just as big of a name, if not a bigger name, than Xander Zayas. Why is he obligated to do the media and then Xander Zayas doesn't? I'll tell you why. Xander Zayas, if he was in a good place weight-wise, he would have did the media. But when he started to notice that there was a miscalculation, that they had a miscalculation in weight, and now they got to struggle to get this motherfucking weight off, they don't want to spend time with the media, because the more time they spend with the media, the less time they'll be able to focus on weight. So that's exactly what's going on right now, in my opinion. And, I'm praying that Xander Zayas makes the weight, and I hope he makes it in a healthy way. You know what I'm saying? But based off of how the way he looks, it don't really look too good. And, yeah, I might watch the fight regardless, but you know what I'm saying? There's still a few thousand tickets that are available to the public, so why not engage with the media so you could increase your likelihood of selling some more tickets to people who, may not have had the intention of going to your fight? This dude brother is crazy. They did 1,000 interviews already. Okay, and they have to engage with the media until their fight is over. And then guess what? After the fight is over, they have to engage with the media again. Post-fight press conference. And then, there's guys who, after they do a victory and shit like that, you know what I mean? They'll stay in wherever they at for the weekend and then go engage with the media after the fact. You know what I'm saying? So, come on, bro. Just because it's not over, though. The promotion's not over until the fight actually happens. Xander is good. His team is protecting him from losing focus. How would he be losing focus? He said he did this 1,000,001 times. He said, if I landed on the moon already, what's the difference with me doing it again? So based off of that, you know what I'm saying? This should be like clockwork for him. So what do you mean? They trying to keep him focused. He done did it before. Why they need to keep him focused now? If he's done this 1,000,001 times, he said it, not me. He talking about what else you need to know. It's not me, brother. It's not me. I know everything there is to know. I'm not speaking in regard to me. I'm speaking in regard to people who may not be as well informed on the fight, people who are not as educated on the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? If they come across this media outlet and they see that, there's an event going on in Brooklyn and they happen to be near Brooklyn, that interview that they may come across with Xander Zayas or Jaron Ennis may intrigue them to want to come out and buy a ticket and engage with the event, indulge in the event. So no, it's not for me. It's not for me and you, because we are well versed on what's going on in the sport of boxing. We know that this event is going on. I don't know if you're going to the event, but I'm going to the event. So the media is not necessarily for people like you and me, because we already know what's going on. However, there is a bigger world out there outside of us that may not know what's going on. So if they stumble across this media outlet, see this interview, it may intrigue them to either become a fan of that person, actually come out to the fight, or both. That's all I'm saying. I keep reiterating the same point. I guess, you're not really understanding. My boy Slime with the $2 super chat, he said, Boots and 7, Xander gonna get beat into submission. God damn. I'm really, really looking forward to this weigh-in, man. Bro, you clearly slow. Like, you clearly slow. Brother, you are slow. The boxing world know already. Dumbass. I just said that there's a world out there bigger than the boxing world that may want to come out and, they may get interested in wanting to see the fight based off an interview. I'm not going to keep reiterating myself, bro. Yeah, he clearly has, he got comprehension issues. Yeah, he got to be rage baiting. Niggas like that is losers, bro. I'm talking about the casual world, exactly. The nigga, he's coming across as a casual. How many interviews he got to do? As many as fucking that they're supposed to do in the lead up to a fight. The fuck? Niggas acting like this. Mayweather Pacquiao. Nigga, that fight, they could have not did media and sold. This ain't no Mayweather Pac, nigga. You got obligations, bro. So when I seen Xander Zayas dip off from the media, it's not a good sign, man. It's not a good sign, man. Because if because think about it. If he was on point and he had nothing else to worry about and he didn't have to put his energy anywhere else, he would have sat around, did the media, answered his questions, and went about his way. Instead, he left to go focus on whatever the fuck he was focusing on, while Boots sat there and answered all of the questions that was given to him. Salute to Jaron Ennis, man, being a true professional. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that all his I's are dotted and all his T's are crossed. You know what I'm saying? I'm very, very excited to see this fight. This nigga think you talking about soccer. That's what it, yeah, that's what it sounds like, bro. These niggas be a little slow, man. I don't know what's up with him. He had to be rage baiting me, though. I ain't gonna lie, that shit almost worked. That boy Zion in the building said casuals way bigger than diehards. Tank sell to casuals, Boots and Zayas. Boxing fans, great fight. Casuals not tuned in. Well, I'm gonna say this though, because I feel like Do casuals bring a lot more money to the sport? Absolutely. Are there more casual boxing fans out here than hardcore boxing fans? Absolutely. But I think that we need to, in my opinion, I think that we need to get rid of this notion that casuals just supersede the hardcore boxing fans. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why, man. Because consistency, if anybody has ever owned a business, I own a business, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's a few people in here that own a business. We always appreciate the loyal customer. We always appreciate the client or the customer that regardless of what's going on, whether you're having a busy month, whether you're having a slow month, they always coming through and they dropping you that bread for your services, right? And that's how I look at the hardcore boxer fans. Shout out to the 100 people that's in the building. Thank you very much for tuning in. Y'all must have got word on my channel from that video that was posted on Twitter last night. Shout out to Pound for Pound for the exposure, man. Y'all drop y'all comments and we could go ahead and have this conversation. 103 people watching me is absolutely insane. I'm humbled. Thank you very much. But anyways, anybody that owns a business truly appreciates the loyal customer, the loyal client, that no matter how the business is going, they always coming through and dropping that bread because they believe in you and your services. And that's how I look at the hardcore boxing fan. You know what I'm saying? The hardcore boxing fan, whether it's, you know, not many fights going on that month or there's a shit ton of fights going on that month, you can always rely on the hardcore boxing fan to go ahead and pay for that pay-per-view, to buy that ticket, to buy that merchandise. You know what I mean? To speak about the fight on social platforms. You know what I'm saying? You can always rely on the hardcore boxing fan to do that. Can you always rely on the casual boxing fan to do that, though? Not really. So although we do appreciate the customers that transiently come by and, you know, may purchase your services and shit like that, we do understand that they only come around during conditional circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Conditional circumstances. You know, they'll come around only if you provide this, or if you're able to grasp their attention for that, you know, temporary moment. But the hardcore boxer fan always gonna drop that bread regardless of what product you bring into the table because they just enjoy what you bring. You see what I'm saying? We got a few super chats rolling in. What's going on? What's going on? My boy Josue Hernandez with the $5. With the $5. He said, was saying boots in 8. Now I'm thinking boots in 3. God damn. Y'all niggas. See, and I'm not trying to come across with that message that Xander's a dead man. You know what I mean? He gonna get smoked and he's not prepared. And no, I hope Xander makes the weight and I hope that he's the best version of himself. But I can't help but notice the shit that I see. And I've seen this play before, and I've seen how fighters had turned out being in similar circumstances. And when you in there with somebody as well-rounded and as much of a killer as Jaron Ennis, there's a strong likelihood shit just might not go your way. So that I'm not praying on Xander downfall. I got a lot of respect for him for taking the fight. But like I said, the sky's too big for me to cover the motherfucker. It's like, it's too much going on. It's too much obvious shit that I'm noticing that I just can't hide from the nation. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? My boy Josue said he getting packed in 3. That's an early night. We're going to be in Philly early if that's the case. God damn. My boy JB Too Smooth 92 with the $5. He said Xander posted on IG he looked 158 to 160 and already flat. No muscle definition or vascularity. I don't know where else he could pull the weight from. Man, I tried to tell y'all. Let me play this old video, man. Where's my phone at? Let me go back to the room and get my phone. Because now people are going back to that old video that I posted like 2 months ago, and they like, damn, Mark, you right. Damn, Mark, you right. My girl be falling asleep hearing my voice. I be telling her, I'm like, yo, you ready to fall asleep? She's like, I'm not tired. She'd be like, I'm not tired. I'm like, okay. So now I get to talking. She passed right out. Shit, funny. But anyways, let me show this old video, man. Let me show y'all this video. I'm going to tell you how long ago it was, too. Somebody just commented on it. They were like, I'm afraid you might be right. So check this out. Just listen, y'all. Shout out to the 95 people that's in the building.
What's going on, y'all? Everybody keep talking about whether Xander's. Yo, what's going on, y'all?
And I got the picture of
Everybody
Xander
keep
right
talking
there.
about whether Xander Zayas could beat Boots. If Boots could beat, Xander, all of that good stuff. I love it. But in this situation in particular, I'm looking at something else, man. Can Xander Zayas safely make 154 and still be his best? This is a kid who walks around at 154 pounds, but is known to blow up close, if not past 190 pounds outside of camp. Looking at him, look at the picture of him, y'all. He doesn't look fat. He doesn't look out of shape. He looks lean, strong. He looks naturally filled out. But that's what makes it concerning for me. Because once you strip the water and the body fat down, which it looks like he already has, what's left? Muscle. If you start cutting into the muscle just to make the number, man, you now got a real problem on your hands. That's when you start seeing these fighters, leave the fight in the gym. The legs are gone. The gas tank gone. Punch resistance gone. That could turn into another Roy Jones, Antonio Tarver, Jared Hurd, J. Rock Williams, where the fighter with the big man complex suddenly looks flat because the weight cuts finally done caught up to him, man. Does Xander Zayas have to overtrain to make 154 with this type of physique? Is the cut taking more from him than the size advantage gives him in the lead up to this Jaron Ennis fight? Because making 154 and performing your best at 154 are two different things, man. And against someone like Jaron, Boots, Ennis, that difference can literally be the reason why you lose on June 27th, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I'm up out of here, man. Peace. Yo.
I swear to God, nigga, I'm like a motherfucking a prophet in the flesh, my nigga. Yo, this shit, and it's too early to tell. I could be dead wrong. But how the way this shit looking right now, I had niggas telling me, let me see, what's the oldest Jones? When I posted this.
Keep talking about what the Xander Zayas could beat Boots.
I posted this April 27th. So, man, yeah, I posted this exactly 2 months ago. So it's crazy how it seems like it's all coming to reality now. Crazy. And then when I was showing y'all, look at that picture of Xander, man. They don't look like a motherfucker who got much fat, got much water to cut from. Now he looks drastically different. And yeah, that muscle has vanished. Yes, he looks very thin. He looks very fragile. That's because he had to cut into the muscle in order to get to the weight. And, he's 23 years old, so, you know what I'm saying? He could probably get away with that shit. But when you're clearly growing out of a weight class, in my opinion, that shit could have some very harmful effects, especially when it happens to be one of the biggest fights of your career. The biggest fight of your career so far, hands down. My boy Slime in the building says Southpaw wife is very unhealthy. Goddamn. They ain't got nothing to do with boxing, brother. That's crazy. You just spent $2 to say some malicious shit like that. He said it, not me. But I do back his play. So, fuck whoever got to say something about it. My boy SS Cobra. Yeah, I try to tell y'all I seen this shit. He said, not gonna lie, he's not as ripped as people think. Single-digit body fat is super hard to achieve. It's probably his willpower to stay on diet being the problem. Okay, man, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga looking like Conor Ben did in the Regis Prograde fight, man. And I had some dumbass nigga, man. I ain't even gonna say his name because he one of them bitch-ass niggas that was like, man, if you think shit's sweet, nigga, come see me. Nigga said that I'm a dummy. Mind you, this nigga ain't never do nothing that I did in boxing. He don't have better takes than me. He don't know boxing like me. He don't talk boxing like me. The faggot nigga got a channel or whatever. He's like, oh, Mark is a dummy. He has a nutritionist. You fucking dummy. Just because you got a nutritionist doesn't mean that shit just overrides biology, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? If somebody is clearly outgrowing a weight class or is struggling to make weight, a nutritionist ain't going to just change the nigga's body type or just completely stop the body from growing in itself and just, just get down to a weight real healthily. No, it's not how this shit work, man. Niggas need to cut it the fuck out. Oh, I got a nutritionist, so I'm good. Bro, a nutritionist could only do so much. A nutritionist is basically a fucking chef that, you know, cooks healthy shit that it feels like your body needs in accordance to however you're training that day. You feel what I'm saying? And they count the calories and, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But these niggas not miracle workers, nigga. Just because you got a nutritionist does not mean you're gonna be in the best shape in order to win a fight. If your body can no longer tolerate being at a certain weight class, it is going to let you know whether you have a nutritionist or not. I mean, that shit just be letting me know how much niggas don't know. Like it's just crazy. Like in this boxing shit, these niggas be so. This gotta be like the only sport where niggas just be so loud and it just be wrong. Just be wrong all the time. Like y'all niggas be swearing y'all be knowing what y'all talking about. Whole time y'all niggas don't be knowing a motherfucking thing. And these be the niggas who got YouTube channels. These be the niggas that get crazy opportunities to be a part of big boxing platforms. And I'm trying to tell you, like, boxing is the only place that I know of that they will turn down having a knowledgeable boxing analyst, expert, former fighter, whatever the case is, to have a motherfucking football player commentating boxing, having a motherfucking niggas from the music industry that, you know, are culture vultures getting commentary opportunities, niggas who are basketball players getting commentary opportunities, while you got the knowledgeable boxing guys that can really break down boxing in a way that a fucking 5-year-old can understand. They the ones who get benched and get put to the sidelines, while the motherfuckers who don't know a motherfucking thing get all the opportunities and get paid handsomely for their work. Whole time they don't even know what the fuck they're doing. You don't see this in fucking in the NFL. You don't see this shit in the UFC. When you look at the UFC, you see guys who actually put their fucking time in the sport, like former fighters like Joe Rogan, former fighters like Daniel Cormier. You know what I'm saying? Like you see people who actually done been there before or actually put the work in to be a part of the, you know, the commentary team. You know what I mean? Like you don't see, oh, we got a special guest commentating tonight on UFC 345. We have Snoop Dogg, Snoop Lion. Oh, oh man, we got Larry Fitzgerald here. What's going on, Larry? What the fuck? And we got a special commentator today. We have Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan talking UFC? What the fuck? Like you don't even hear that shit. Put a burrito head, Mark. Nah, you got me fucked up. You will never catch me doing that. I feel like that shit kind of disrespectful for real. I'm surprised Mexicans don't be feeling insulted by that. Because of a motherfucking Mexican went ahead and they put a big ass, whenever they talking about black fighters, they go ahead and put a motherfucking big ass drumstick on their head. Niggas be up in arms about it. I'm surprised niggas don't feel a way about that. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga's a coon. We don't respect him. We don't respect him. It says Snoop Dogg is on Dana White Contender Series. I'm gonna take that back because this nigga Snoop Dogg is a fucking icon. They let him do whatever he wants to do. This nigga smoked weed in the White House. The nigga's just the exception to the rule. This nigga's above the law. So let me take that back about Snoop Dogg. You feel what I'm saying? That's an icon right there. One of the most famous people on earth. For real, for real. Man, let me put some respect on Snoop Dogg. Yeah. Fuck with Snoop Dogg. Dabrowski MMA, salute, brother. Snoop said, I'm not black, I'm Snoop. For real? Man, I'll be sick of these. Man, I hope he didn't say that because that's some weird shit. I hate when niggas do that. I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay. No, I ain't with that. I hate when niggas do that. I hate when Dominicans do that. I know black, papi. I know black. No nigga nunca. I don't like when niggas do that. You know what the fuck you is, nigga. It's a joke. OJ said it. Yeah, I know. I'm not black. I'm OJ. Okay. House nigga. Don't fuck with me. I'm a field nigga. Sean Cutlery. Niggas say anything to get money. Exactly. I remember when Steven Jackson was talking shit to me in my DM, the basketball player, because he had like a little commentary job with Showtime Boxing. And I'm like, nigga, you not even understand. Like, you over here coming at me like I'm coming at you for it. No, I'm mad at boxing that they gave you an opportunity. But I ain't mad at you. Like, you know what I'm saying? If niggas giving you a bag, go get the bag. You feel me? Because if niggas offer me a good bag to go talk football, nigga, we go become football experts out this motherfucker. I need that bread. You feel me? I'm a hustler. You feel me? But come on, dog. Like, I was talking shit about the higher ups in boxing that's giving these niggas opportunities. Bro, you got all these active fighters out here that talk boxing very well. Shout out to the champ, Steve Cunningham Sr. Talks boxing real well. Had trouble getting commentary opportunities. I seen Antonio Tarver getting some commentary opportunities before a while. He couldn't get an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Tim Bradley, I mean, whether we disagree with him, agree with him, whatever the case is, I seen this report that he might actually be doing a post-fight show on TNT. But besides that, he been sitting on the bench for a little while since Top Rank and ESPN split ways. Like, you got these knowledgeable experts over here, but you got niggas like Shady McCoy talking boxing. You know, I really know boxing, man. You know, I'm from Philly, nigga. No, you're not. You played for Philly, nigga. Oh, man. And shout out to him. He pro Philly and all that. I love when he talk football. Dak is ass. No, I respect that. Dak is ass. He could say that. Nigga, he's Shady McCoy. He could say that. But boxing, this ain't your lane, brother. Yeah, Bella, that's what I was saying about Javier Centeno, because he brought it up again. Oh, we see a lot of flaws that we're going to be looking to exploit. Bro, y'all been saying that shit since y'all announced the fight. Y'all niggas better exploit every weakness y'all see in Boots, because if y'all go ahead in here and lay an egg, get clipped early, whatever the fuck the case is, y'all going to look real stupid. My boy Dominique said, what you think about them calling Boots the Broad Street now? What you mean, like the Broad Street Bully? Is that what they were trying to call him? Whatever because the Broad Street. What you mean, the Broad Street? I think that's lazy, to be honest with you. Like, if they call him the Broad Street Bully or whatever the case is, I think that's if they call him the Broad Street Bully, I'm guessing. You know what I'm saying? That's what Beanie Siegel used to call him. So, you know what I mean, that's what they call the Flyers out there. I think they call the Philly Flyers the Broad Street Bullies. I think it's very unoriginal. I think it's very lazy. He not from Broad Street. You know, like Broad Street, the longest, street in Philly, so it's a staple. I get it. But he not from Broad Street, from Germantown. You feel me? I don't know. That's just unoriginal. I think there's better names. You know what I'm saying? I think there's better names than the Broad Street Bully. That's like let's say like the what they be calling these niggas? I don't even know. What's like a city that has like a name for they I don't even know. Very unoriginal though. I'm gonna say that. That's like calling somebody like the baby-faced assassin. You ever heard that one? The baby-faced assassin. It's like, nigga, you done called 1,000,001 people that shit. That shit is unoriginal. That shit is played out. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason why that nickname should continue being a name. The Broad Street Bully, that shit older than me. I'm about to be 30. Like, come on, man. Nobody trying to hear that shit. Jay-Z walking Boots out? Really? They said Jay-Z was in the building. And I seen that Boots had a Jay-Z shirt on. I see he had a Jay-Z shirt on. If Jay-Z walks Boots out, bro, that's fucking fire. Nigga, fuck it. Bring state property out, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Bring freeway, bring beans. Even though what we do is wrong, still hustle till the sun come up. Crack a 40 when the sun go down. It's a cold. Oh my God, I would lose my fucking mind. I would lose my mind, bro. Josue, you lying. You lying. El Gran Cambo? Nah, you lying. I think Boo's gonna have like one of these newer era artists walk him out. Now, what Xander can do that'll really resonate with the Puerto Rican people, bring out a Puerto Rican legend. I'll be out there with Daddy Yankee. You tripping. I'll be out there. I had that fucking crowd lit on Daddy Yankee, bro. Puerto Rico love Daddy Yankee. Philly steak boots under. That's so corny. That was so corny. Zah, cut it out. Nigga, you know Boots is his nickname, right? You know, there's no need. That's another thing. Like, nigga, he already has an alias. Why are you trying to be unoriginal? And why are you calling us some shit that they don't call 1,000,001 motherfuckers from Philly? His nickname is Boots. Is that not enough? Mark Anthony and Daddy Yankee the only options for Zayas. Those will be his best options. And I don't even know why people was like, yo, man, he gonna walk out with Bad Bunny, bro. We already did the research. The nigga was on tour. He's gonna be in Europe when Xander's fighting. I told y'all months ago that wasn't gonna happen because he already had his tour lineup. But people were all disappointed. Oh, man, Bad Bunny. Xander said Bad Bunny ain't gonna walk him out. Nigga, we been knew that. Simple Google search would have told you that. He said had to throw some peppers on the shit. What you talking about? A cheesesteak? I can't fuck with spicy shit. That shit'll trigger my chronic illness. I can't fuck with it. As long as he don't come out with too rare, we good. Man, get this nigga. Bro, get that too rare, nigga. He need to be even more rare and then just disappear. You know, when shit rare, you barely see it. You know what I'm saying? You know how shit be so rare you never see it. I think too rare need to be that rare. Like, nigga, just stop coming around, disappear, nigga. Come around once in a while. Like, yo, bro, it's rare if you see that nigga. Yeah, be rare and appearances too, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody want to hear that bum ass music. This nigga said, baby mama. Hell no, we not blasting. No, that nigga try to have Dana White singing. Dana White ass just sitting there like, he was trying to get Dana White to dance. You ain't gonna get that 9-figure nigga to dance. You crazy? Boots walking out with Meek. That's what I was thinking. My one homie was talking about, oh, he need to walk out with Skrilla. Nigga, no, he don't. No, he don't. Fuck, he look like bringing dope fiends around him, bro. The fuck? Fuck, nigga, Skrilla's a fucking dope fiend. Don't even bring that type of energy around you, bro. Like, openly a dope fiend. Like, this nigga be taking drugs with the actual fucking zombies. Like, oh, cool. Nigga be having this nigga got a whole like circle, like close friends that's fiends, huh? 6'7" before you walk out, nasty work. No. JB Too Smooth said Boost come out with Meek on that Dreams and Nightmares. He finna have that stadium rocking. See, I don't want to. I'm from Philly, so I'm fed up with the Dreams and Nightmares song, bro. I fucking like. I don't hate it, but it's just like, bro, that song has become so huge in Philly that they don't ever let that song die down. Like, whenever we have something good going on, like when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, bro, they played Dreams and Nightmares over and over and over and over. And I'm like, bro, like, I love the song, but y'all done buried this bitch into the ground. But I ain't gonna lie though. If Boots came out to that, I really wouldn't be mad, and that song would go fucking crazy. And it's something about these fucking stadiums. I don't know, like how the way their speakers are set up, but the music just sounds a million times better in an arena than it does like in your car or outside. So that shit would be an absolute vibe. I ain't gonna lie to you. If he could bring out Meek, but there's so many different songs that Meek got. Meek got some slept on bangers, bro. Like Philly, like real Philly like songs that would be super dope. I think the song Monster will go crazy. That, like I already said it was like the 4 a.m. I'm on the north side of Philly, riding around like these haters don't want to kill me. Man, that shit would go crazy, bro. But if Jay-Z was to walk him out, I wonder what song it'd be. But Boots not really like a old school rap listening dude. Like he liked to listen to like the current generation. Like I heard him say he like Lil Baby. He was playing NBA YoungBoy at the gym. He, like Gunna. There was a lot of like new era type dudes. You feel what I'm saying? I just can't. He came out the DMX one time. The what's my name? DMX, and I'll be the bus. You see the rest, they looking like they need a rest. That John, like that was during the pandemic, and that was because DMX had just died, so he was showing love to DMX. But besides that, like he like the current music, you know what I'm saying? He be vibing with the new shit. Jay-Z, Big Pimpin'. I don't think Jay-Z got anything that'll really get Boots in his bag. I don't know. I don't see that happening. I ain't gonna lie. Mark got to shave his eyebrows and Boots lose. No chance. No chance at all, yeah? You better believe, though, whatever happened, whether it go well or bad for Boots, we still gonna be here. Run this town? Nah. I can't see Boots walking out to that song. Jay-Z and Alicia Keys walking Boots out. All right, Zah, you got one more time to say some stupid shit like that. He probably walk out with Lil Baby. I don't think so. Because they had asked him, it was like, yo, like, is this going to be Philly-centric? Like, is this going to have, like, a Philly theme to it? He was like, we'll see. So how the way he responded, I'm like, all right, this shit most likely going to have Philly involved. And I heard him speak about trying to get Meek Mill to walk him out in the past. And he said that, Meek was never really available. But Meek being New York heavy. As a matter of fact, let me check Meek Mill's social media and see where he at right now. Because he actively posts. So let's see. If he in New York, we might have our answer. If he out of the country or whatever the case is, then most likely not. Let's see. But they said Jay-Z was in the building, but Jay-Z is also affiliated with Meek Mill. I don't know. It's not really putting where he at. He got the RIP BNP Rock. But he be down here though. He be in New York a lot. So we'll see. I don't know where he at right now. Wins and losses and house party. Man, house party. That shit went crazy. Damn. Freeway and Jay-Z with beans, nigga. Hove never slacking, man. That shit'll go crazy. Cause that's New York and Philly. You feel me? Like that's New York and Philly. Like Freeway, Philly nigga. Jay-Z, New York nigga. Beans, Philly nigga. Like, come on, bro. Flexing, yes. Say, that's my shit. I love that beat. Stunting all my old hoes, styling all of my haters. Man, that shit go crazy, bro. You right. Love Future. Future would definitely be a dope walkout. I fuck with Future, bro. I really do. Xander, you know Xander been coming out. Burn featuring Big Sean. Yep. Yeah, Big Sean went off on that joint. That Mac 10 is my barbell. Finally famous the cartel. Got your girl in my whip, and now that pussy got the new car smell. Same shit, different day. I ain't broke no more. This is a different day. Man, that nigga. Big Sean, that's when Big Sean was really rapping. I don't know what. Ever since he got some of that Asian pussy with Janae, he been tweaking. Just for Janae to be fucking somebody else now. Janae threw some of that Asian trim on him, and he just started talking about whatever. Positive thinking. Like, hey, shut the fuck up, nigga. You gonna rap or not? Sensational. The only sensational joint. Oh, you talking about Future? I was about to say. I know you ain't talking about that Chris Brown song. Sensational. Yeah. What I do for you, girl? Man, I come out. I had Chris Brown walk me out. I ain't gonna lie. Chris Brown got bangers, bro. Let me see. What would a joint be? But it would have to be like a party type joint, get the crowd lit. It'd probably be like he got that joint. He got that song. Hey yo, my bitches got real head chilling when the like hey yo. Chris Brown got some shit. Walking out the no guidance is crazy. There's no way. You got it, girl. You got it. Hell no. Nigga walking out the no guidance is nasty. You walk into the ring. You got it, girl. You got it, girl. I don't wanna play no games. Play no games. Big Pun. Yeah. Shout out to Big Pun. He got a lot of good shit. Beware. That's a good joint right there. He got this John. You ain't no killer. You still learning how to walk from New York to Cali. All my real niggas carry chalk. He got that John. Yeah, Big Pun got a lot of good shit. Boost walk out with Kendrick Lamar. Be humble. Be humble would definitely go off though. I ain't gonna lie. That song is like real. That's like a real animated song. That should. I think it'll respond really well. These hoes ain't loyal. That's a good little. That's not a walkout song. That song. Chris Brown is a fucking beast that make him like making those songs that make you want to dance. And, you know what I'm saying? Letting Trey Songz walk you out to that. Nah. Yo, Zah, that's strike 2, bro. This nigga said walking out the nah. Look what you done started. Oh, nah. Why you gotta act so naughty? That's crazy. Board and playing. All right, J Cash, safe flight, brother. Safe flight. Shout out to the brother J Cash, man. He about to make his way down to Brooklyn. Yes, sir. Nah. I ain't a player. I just fuck a lot. Yeah, that's a Big Pun. Fat Joe is never fucking with Big Pun. I never thought they sounded alike neither. Boots walk out with Fabulous. Yeah, that'd be fire. That John by Fabulous and John Breather go crazy for a walkout song. Left looks too right. You know what? You right. These bitches can't. They hard facing. They Jason and I roll past when Yeah, that shit'll go crazy. Nas and Boots. I got a song that'll be fire. If Nas and Boots, man, Nas got this song. Get yourself a gun. Get yourself a gun. Living in this time behind enemy lines. So, man, that shit'll go crazy. Or Ether. Oh, fuck Jay-Z be mad as shit in the crowd. What the fuck, man? Fuck Jay-Z. What's up, niggas? I know you ain't talking about me, dog. You? What? You been on my dick, nigga. You love my style, nigga. I know that whole song. Have you heard that Floyd Mayweather track called Yup? I heard, yeah, Mayweather was a trash ass rapper. Thank God he didn't follow that path. That's when he had Filthy Rich Records. He was tripping. Hate Me Now is a good one too, but that may be a little bit too. I don't know. I don't think Boots would like that one. Boots walking on with Jadakiss would be dope. Yeah, it would be. If he came out to that Who Shot Your remix. All burners, all what the fuck he said? Hands down, nigga, the game is all Jada's. Something hot drop, I get him in all flavors. He's a dick, you pussy, y'all neighbors. Ooh, 2 extra whores. I'm in a new Aston with 2 extra doors, 100% powder. And I get it from Giuseppe, either him or the essay. I've been smacking these rappers around for the decade. Trying to get mommy to sacame la leche. Man, Jada's the fucking man, bro. We gonna shoot New Jersey up. Finito. Talking about that Chief Keef. Nigga, I'd have came out with Bobby Shmurda. Nigga, all these social networks and these computers got these niggas walking around like they some shooters. Yeah, I'm trying to bust maneuvers. Like pussy talk that same shit from your computer. That shit would go crazy in the fucking Barclays, bro. Oh my God. Definitely come out to Bobby Shmurda. Bobby Shmurda gonna be dancing in the ring and shit. He gonna be tweaking. But I don't think him and Roddy Robo get along right now. I don't think they're friends anymore. Have ever? Yeah, I think I heard that, John. I heard a lot of Meek shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Him and Future got some good John. Meek Mill and Future got a John called Slippin', where they sampling where Future is singing the DMX slipping hook. I'm slipping, I'm falling, I gotta get up. I'm slipping, I was falling, yeah, I better get up. It's Meek Mill, Dave East, and Future. Use that money for motivation. Nigga came round with they hate done. Me and Satan conversating. Yeah. Emily had me slipping. Damn, dog, you tripping. Yeah. Man, listen, Meek Mill got bangers on top of it. Like, niggas be clowning him because of that whole Diddy shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that because they ain't got nothing to do with me. Diddy ain't do nothing to me. Fuck you talking about. Meek ain't do nothing to me neither, but Meek got bangers, bro. I ain't really been liking how he been rapping lately because, like, the nigga, like, be screaming and shit. I don't be understanding that. But, like, yeah, Meek really got classics, bro. To me. Because, you know, we from the same city, you feel me? So it just hit different. Let me see. What else they talking about? Boots should walk out the wide. That would be dope, but I don't think that's Boots' thing. I just can't see it. Walk out with G-Unit popping them things. I don't know. That Championship album is a classic. I love that album. Love that album. Man, I would have came out to the Locks. I would have came out to that song, Fuck You. If you hope we wouldn't make it, fuck you. Talk with a heart full of hatred. Fuck you. Man, I'm telling you, I'd have had some of the best walkouts, bro. I swear to God. I know exactly what to get the fucking stadium going crazy. I'd have been the first rapper to walk out the ether. Probably Nas going to do it though, because him and Jay-Z, like, you know, they cordial now. They probably want to do it, but no Vaseline from Ice Cube. God damn, I'm glad y'all set it off. Heard you was down with the AK. What Jada snapped on that fuck you verse. Yes, he did. Who was the was it Sheik that Sheik snapped on that John too? I think it was Sheik. Yeah, I fuck with the locks, bro. We clubbing. I don't think I know that one. Man, DMX would have been perfect walkout music, bro. I remember when Anderson Silva used to come out the ain't no sunshine when it's on. In the darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when it's on. And when Anderson Silva came out to that, John, niggas was in trouble. The lights, you don't want to fight. Yeah. West Side Gun. Man, listen. Xander got a fire ass walkout song too. That song by Thego, is it called Abayalde or some shit like that? That's a great song to fucking come out to, bro. Is it that song? It's like it got a weird beat, but it's fire. Let me see. Yeah. That's a fire ass song to come out to. That Thego got that own song. If you could bring Thego out, fire. Real American. Abayalde, yeah. He came out to that song already in Puerto Rico. He had the crowd going crazy. But them Ricans that's going to be in there, they'll appreciate it. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what my one fighter used to come out to that was so fire, bro. I love that song that he came out to. It was a fabulous John, Lituation. Every situation, a lituation. You get ovations. Bottles in my way, lituation. Bro, he came out to that song every fight. Every fight he came out to that song. That shit went crazy every time, bro. That fucking beat that Fabulous got, that lituation, John. Go listen to that, John. Now imagine that shit being loud as fuck in an arena. That beat go crazy. Boots need to come out to the Undertaker instrumental. He did that before. He did that a few times. Hey, Mark, have you seen Zayas hurt before where he lost his legs? No, I seen him get like buzzed by a shot though when he fought Slava Spalmer. I think Slava hit him with like a right hook. And I thought it was a left hook initially, but I went back and watched it. It was a right hook. Unless like that. I hope the screen wasn't mirrored, but I think it was a right hook over Xander's guard. And it definitely buckled him, but his legs wasn't going or nothing like that. So, you know, Xander got a little beard on him. He could take a shot. Despacito is crazy. Hell no. I'll be mad as shit if Xander walk out to that. Despacito. Hell no. Get that nigga up. I ain't gonna lie. You come out to that song, I hope Boots pack you first round. I hope he do you like he did Lima. Josue said, yo, Mark, I got a feeling Vargas is gonna get fraud checked. I don't know why. I watched a dude, Bryce Mills. I don't think he got what it take. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I think Emiliano gonna fuck him up. It's gonna take somebody like real solid to beat Emiliano. Emiliano, he impressed me in his last fight. I ain't gonna lie to you. He showed dog. He showed relentlessness, combination punching, slick little counters, good speed, accurate. Emiliano got some tools, man. He, I don't know if he's a world level fighter, but he has some solid abilities, man. He do. I don't think Bryce got what it take though. But you never know. It's boxing. You never know. What? Trick said, did you see Richardson Hitchens call out Liam Parwell after Liam beat Lewis Crocker for the IBF? I told y'all he was going to do that. See, these niggas be too predictable. That's the type nigga that Richardson Hitchens is. He's a pussy, right? And y'all find this, y'all, oh man, ain't no fighter pussy. Sure they are. Fuck out of here. They're human beings before they anything. Fuck out of here. I told y'all he's real selective with who he likes to fight, right? So he's like, oh man, I want to fight Oscar Duarte. I want to fight. Why? You just moved up in weight. You signed with Zuffa. You know what I'm saying, why you want to fight Oscar Duarte? You had your opportunity to. You pulled out of the fight. You got to deal with it. Oh, I'm gonna show niggas who really pussy. No, nigga, I think we all know who pussy at this point because you said you had a food virus or whatever the case is, and that in itself was enough for you to pull out of the fight. You didn't believe in your abilities, brother, and you got a lot of criticism. You salty about it. You moved up in weight, and now you want to flex to try to fight Duarte. Duarte's a 140, bro. You moving up in weight, so what? The other nigga can move up in weight and fight you, so you can have a size advantage? Fuck out of here. And then you won't, and now you're not dealing with a rehydration clause, so now, you know what I mean, you're going to be a lot heavier, so you're just going to feel more confident in fighting Duarte. Bro, let that shit go. You're turkey. And I said that when Liam Parro beats Lewis Crocker, because I predicted that, that he was like, I bet you I fight you now. I fight you now, champ. I fight you now. Exactly what he did. He gonna fight for that after he was so against the IBF. He wants to go up and fight for the IBF again. Fight Liam Parro. Nah, nigga. Stay over there, Zuffa. Go get you a Zuffa belt, nigga. You know what I mean? And you already got an opponent lined up. What the fuck you worried about Liam Parro for? Emiliano versus Abdullah dream fight. I think Abdullah would beat the shit out of Emiliano, man. Emiliano gonna try to sit there and get with Abdullah and get pieced the fuck up. Abdullah a different dog. Abdullah versus Albert Bell is a very intriguing fight, though. You got Toledo versus Cleveland. Albert Bell like the box. He tall, he rangy. Abdullah, he got a little bit of range to him, but he aggressive, come forward. It's going to be interesting to see how Abdullah gets to Albert Bell. And then, Albert Bell been in camp, so he's not going to be out of shape. He's going to be well prepared. He's going to have to switch up his strategy, though. This is going to be the last question, y'all. Dominique said, what you think about Bivol have to have elbow surgery? Now you think this back surgery is because better be punched so hard? No, I just think that Bivol has been in boxing for a long time. He has some wear and tear. And it's catching up to him. Like Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker done had, I don't know how many surgeries since he's been on the decline. Andre Ward, shoulder issues, knee issues. Floyd Mayweather, hand problems, shoulder surgery. You know what I'm saying? Like, these things just happen that way. Like, the body breaks down. Like, Bud just got shoulder surgery not too long ago, from what I understand. That wear and tear come with the game. So, Bivol been in the game for a while. You know what I mean? He's been in some tough fights. He's been in a lot of training camps. And, these hard training camps, pile up injuries. And if you don't take care of them, or if you don't rest properly, they'll be recurring. So it is unfortunate that Bivol has to have surgery on his elbow, but you know what I mean, what can we do? The nigga got an injury. Do you want him to not take care of it and then go into a fight with an injury, perform horribly, and then come up with elbow injury excuses? No, let him get his elbow surgery. You know what I mean? Let him fight Callum Smith like they say he's going to. And you know what I mean? Hopefully in early 2027, we could see David Benavidez versus Bivol. At this point, like I don't want to see a trilogy between Better Beef and Bivol. It's too much time being wasted. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sit here and wait for a Callum Smith fight and then he fights, Better Beef. And then, by that time, Benavidez might be a full-fledged cruiserweight. You feel me? So I think Benavidez going to go ahead and fight with that Noel McKillen or some whatever his name is for that WBC cruiserweight title. He's going to have 3 of the major belts. If he comes out victorious, of course, not to underestimate McKillen or whatever his name is, McKillen. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he could come back down to 75 and fight fight Dimitri Bivol for disputed. Like that's what we want to see, man. So it sucks that Bivol got these injuries, but I'd rather him take care of them rather than, keeping them. And then when he comes up short, we got to hear all these excuses for why he performed that way. It is what it is. But that's how we're going to end the live, y'all. I appreciate everybody that came through and show love as always. If y'all can go ahead and hit the like button on the way out, that'll be very much appreciated. I'll be back at y'all with another live tomorrow night to discuss our final predictions for Jaron Ennis versus Xander Zayas. We're going to get into our win reactions and, all of that good stuff. So be on the lookout. Until then, hope you guys have a blessed, beautiful one. I'm up out of here, man. Peace.